Good morning, friends, family, and anonymous followers. You know who you are. I spent the entire weekend at a team roping clinic with some very esteemed professional team ropers, and it was a great weekend. I made some awesome friends, met some cool people, and I learned a few things about my roping skills that I had been struggling with for a while. Throughout the weekend, of course, it was Father's Day. It was a little bit difficult for me. It kept going through my mind that because of my ex-wife and replacement dad and how they exist in public and how they deal with other people, my kids are missing out on a lot of opportunities in the horse world that they could have if their mom was a different person. Because truthfully, if my ex-wife doesn't get her way, she threatens to sue. And if replacement dad doesn't get his way, well, he throws a little bit of an adult temper tantrum and he threatens to fight you or end your life, whatever he feels like the most. Now, I'm quite connected in the horse world. I'm not trying to brag, but I work on a lot of horses all over the entire region where I live. I know a lot of horse people. I know a lot of horse trainers. My own dad is a horse trainer who's been training at a fairly high level for over 50 years now. And when my kids go to a high school or a youth rodeo, they get noticed. People know who they are, partly because of the problems that my ex-wife and replacement dad consistently cause, but also because they know me. And at nearly every rodeo or jackpot that they might compete in, there's going to be somebody there who's probably videoing or at least texting me updates on what's going on. These are not things that I ask for. It just happens. Back to the team roping clinic that I attended this last weekend. There were a limited number of entries into the clinic, and it was pretty much by invite only. A really good friend of mine put me on the invite list, and I had the opportunity to attend. My kids who rope also would have been extended an invitation to attend this roping clinic. However, the host knows very well the difficult people that my ex-wife and replacement dad are, and the host would never deal with them in any capacity. Having to brush shoulders with them and see them at high school rodeos is bad enough for the person who hosted this event. If you insist on being difficult, if you insist on suing somebody just because you don't get your way, or if you're the type of person who throws adult temper tantrums and wants to fight all the time, and anybody who looks at you sideways, you just want to end their life or wipe the smile off their face, you're not going to be invited to event activities that you can attend. And the sad part is, my kids are missing out on these opportunities simply because their mom's crazy. And their replacement dad, well, he's an idiot.